What's the hat for?
The hat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's to keep my head warm. It's a little bit cold today. I know it's April, but it's a little bit cold, so it's just keeping my head warm.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you've got my channel, Sri Lanka Sea, and your channel, King Abdullah Key.
Yeah, King Abdullah Key, yeah.
Well, I think we should just share with everybody the fact that I shorten it down slightly and call it...
King Key. Yeah. I'm King Key, and he's Sri C.
Right. We were talking about...
Kim Jong-il.
Yes.
We're calling his mother.
Yes.
Yeah. We managed to get the phone number, people. So what we're going to do is we're going to call Mrs. Il, Kim Jong-un's mother, and wife to the late president, his father, Kim Jong-il. And we're going to ask her a few questions about, well, what the propaganda from the BBC and the Pentagon and the US and CBS News have said about it.
I'll call him now. I'll call her now.
All the way to North Korea. I hope the satellite's in order today.
Hello?
Hello, is that Mrs. Kim Jong-il?
Speaking.
Oh, Mrs. Il, it's very nice to hear from you. Can you bring the phone nearer so I can hear her? It's very nice to hear from you. I've got a friend that'd like to ask...
Thank you.
I've got a friend that'd like to ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, no problem.
Well, there's been some propaganda, I mean news recently on television about your son declaring nuclear war on the US. Could you enlighten us on that?
Oh, my little Kimmy. He may be fat, but he's not stupid. Declaring nuclear war on USA and President White, this is suicide. He's not stupid, no. This is rubbish propaganda spread by USA. Not true.
Mrs. Il, what do you think to the BBC News also reporting this in England and Europe?
BBC here in North Korea, we call British bullshit corporation.
The what corporation? Bullshit corporation. Right.
British bullshit corporation.
So your son, Kim Jong-un, he didn't declare all-out nuclear war against the West or America then?
No. We not declare. We not suicidal. My son, he not stupid. We not like corporation propaganda. When my little Kimmy want to eat Big Mackey, Kentucky Fried Camel, he ordered direct from South Korea. It come on, yes. No problem. We don't need the corporation propaganda here.
Oh, so he's not... he likes Mackie D's, does he?
Oh, can you not see his nice big fatty, nice big Jong-un? It's good for family to be seen. Very, very fat. Is a very, very wealthy person.
Right. Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Il. We just a couple more questions. Have you got another question you want to ask, Mrs. Il?
No, go for it.
So you're a closed country. We saw a BBC documentary with the lovely John Sweeney from the BBC Reporter the other day.
Oh, yes.
He took a load of school children, teenagers and stuff from Kent to North Korea as tourists, and it's amazing how clean your country is.
Yeah, because we not had a corporation propaganda, rubbish to make the street. No, we have nice clothes, we have a good education, we don't need someone like that to come in for the biggest bullshit corporation to make advertising for rubbish. We don't have rubbish. Maybe you see on documentary, we don't have rubbish on the street.
Yeah, there's no...
Poor people on the street, we don't need none of that. So it's okay as we is now. It's okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Il. Thank you. We notice in North Korea it's a very beautiful country. I notice you keep it closed. Is this because you don't want dye, Coke and Mackie D's and Kentucky Fried Camel?
Yes, we hear they're not good for the nation.
Not good for the nation.
They have poison inside, they give cancer, and people leave them on the floor.
Really?
We don't have
Coca-Cola causes cancer.
We don't have them on the floor.
And Mackie D with all the...
Right. Well, okay, Mrs. Hill, we just want to give you another chance, the final chance. Is there anything you'd like to say before we leave now? Thank you so much for taking our phone call, and please pass on our deepest regards to your son and all the people that are in charge of your wonderful, wonderful country.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. We appreciate. We would like to keep you updated on what is happening. Thank you for believing in us. North Korea is for the people, not for the corporation.
Yes, we totally agree with you. Well, Mrs. Hill, much love to you and your son and the rest of your great nation. And
thank you so much. Good luck to you. Much love to you and to your family and to your son and to your wife and to your mother and to your sister and to your friend. Thank you so much. And to his mother and to his wife and to his sister. Just be good, be healthy, be happy.
You be well too. We're not going to say goodbye because we don't want you to buy anything. It's a consumerism world, isn't it?
We don't buy. We agree. No buy.
No buy anything.
So long.
No buy. Just
So,
good.
so long. Be well, Mrs. Hill.
Good. Be well. Good.
Well, what do you think to that, world? Mrs. Kim Jong-il, just explaining that her beautiful son didn't declare all-out nuclear war like the West said. So,
It would seem someone's lying to us again.
do you get a feeling you're being lied to by television news, newspapers and other things?
Yes.
What we're going to do about it? The North Korean people seem very nice. Perhaps they're not brainwashed with all the Western things that other people are.
Yeah.
Like these cola fizzy drinks that apparently cause cancer, remember?
Yes, but obviously Coca-Cola had to remove certain products from it in California because they were cancer-causing, and they had to put either remove those products or those ingredients, or put a cancer warning sign on. So they didn't bother putting the sign. They just removed the cancer-causing ingredients.
Ooh. Right, let's go for a Coke.
Okay.